So Jensen actually walked along the tracks, which was pretty fun. Also I see one police person. Camera. Oh, damn it. Should be safe here. So... okay, I should probably leave the station before looking at the map. Okay. So we have this POI, which is help Samizdat. And all the others are go to my apartment, right? I mean, let's do Samizdat first, I suppose. Oh. Oh god. What? Who's looking now? That's right, turn away. Okay, this is better. Past Svobody beer though. Oh, look at that, they set up actual...
That crazy bitch killed herself, I guess. Or maybe one of these
makeshift prisons here. Can you turn around maybe? Yeah, Radic and Ota and a lot of their goons will be waking up with a pretty big hangover. the theater.
Riots in Gotham City. And a suicide
Ah,
on our hands. He can
okay, okay. Huh? Cover up all tracks here. But I can't. Okay. Oh, sewers aren't restricted. So... Okay. Yeah, that's where Samistad was.
I like it down here. If you don't, then you can just fuck off.
You always did want to travel.
How dark? Augmented over here.
Little K?
Welcome to the underground. I owe you an apology for hacking your info link.
Don't sweat it. I'm assuming you had a good reason.
Samizdat's usual channels are all bugged. I couldn't risk an audio communication being traced back here.
You're Little K, right? You don't sound local.
I wrote some things that made me have to delocalize a long time ago. Been living story to story on a Schengen visa and a language implant ever since. Never expect a short story from a long-form journalist. You want to know why I brought you here? The police raided Samizdat last night. Cleared us out. We were broadcasting until they pulled the plug. Radios, flyers, mail bursts, the makeshift media van. Getting the message out to our subscribers if they needed a refuge. As you can see, it went a little wider than we anticipated.
What happened to Kay?
Kay is me now, according to the Samizdat Manifesto. It's all very third-wave socialist with a dash of martyr complex.
Good to know. But I mean, what physically happened to him?
Right. His name is Yarek. Yarek Drobny. He's being held by the police along with Bones. No contact, no bail, no rights, plausible deniability.
He must have known the risks.
Well, he was open to the existence of risks. When you showed up, it should have been a wake-up call, but you were reasonable. The state isn't reasonable.
This isn't what I call laying low. Aren't you afraid the police will find you again, finish what they started?
They already got Kay. Bones, the backup servers, even the shitty coffee machine. Enough for them to call it a win, and get back to indiscriminate brutality on the streets.
Where were you when this happened?
Right here. Running our little home away from home. Our sources tipped us off about the martial law. Either we could write about it and throw our hands up. Boy, I sure hope this massive rights violation doesn't end up being too awful this time. Or we could enact a readiness plan and really do something.
Yeah, when we first met, I called you pamphleteers. I guess I should apologize.
Oh no, we were pamphleteers. Now we're pamphleteers, jury rigging an underground railroad.
So are you running a resistance cell here or a campaign room?
Why not both? Now Samizdat has a captive voter base we could run for the Senate.
It's organized resistance then.
Peaceful resistance. We're working together to get people under the cordon and out of Prague. It's a happy accident of a police state. Well, I say happy when everyone's repressed, they can see past their prejudices.
Or they shift the blame. It's gonna take a long time for those prejudices to heal.
As long as certain people can profit from keeping the wounds fresh. But you knew that already.
I'm pretty sure you didn't call me to put up posters. What's the deal?
We've made a plan. We're getting people out of the city, starting first thing tomorrow. I want Yarek and Bones to go with them, but first, we need to bust them out of jail. Tonight.
And you think I'm the kind of guy who breaks into police stations?
Are you telling me you're not?
Fine, I'll get them out.
Of
They're
course.
being held in the temporary police station downtown.
Yes. By the Monument Metro.
Ah.
Takes them across the plaza to United Cleaners. We've cached everything they need for a long road trip along the old NATO decommissioning zone.
That's your escape route? Puts getting them past the state police into perspective.
It works on paper. And gives them these new identity documents, a lot of new identities. We found a very good forger. We're keeping her from a bright future in a Piker's newsroom.
Oh. I think I might have
Too many people.
met that
You'll
one
have to-
too.
I recognize you.
Talking with little K.
Oh, that's her.
You didn't take my advice about giving up on forgery.
Huh.
I know. But trouble is, I've got a talent for it. And it's a real growth market. As soon as you got me out of that thing with Dragomir, I had like 20 emails from Samizdat. Do you have any idea how difficult it is for art school graduates to find a specialist subject these days?
The permits aren't enough for police anymore. Forged or real.
In Prague, maybe. But it turns out I'm multilingual when it comes to falsifying border passes. Lucky, right?
If it works, I'd say lucky.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Super Commando Man. Oh, don't mention it, Milena. An easier option. You think we wouldn't take it?
Super Commando
When
Man.
I was working at gunpoint.
We may not agree on your methods, but I'll let you get back to your work.
Coming from you, that is like the gold star seal of approval.
I like that she's giving him shit. I'll let you get back to your work. Yeah, that's right. Jensen, ultimate arbiter of justice in the world. Alright. So that's going back to the other part of town.
Are difficult to hide.
Check up on Daria Miska. Let's do that then. Which way is that?
I recognize you.
So where's Daria? Not right here, is she? Yeah, no. I mean, I gotta say, I'm not too tired that the game's... I mean, this sounds very harsh now, but I'm not too tired that the game's gonna be over soon. It was fun enough, you know. But I think I've had enough of it.
She's always been strong.
Then in
That's
the
what I'm
morning we'll
worried
go
about.
home, okay?
I can't believe I...
Oh, also there's no curfew here, it seems, so... Yeah, let's check out... check out Daria.
Biocells, painkillers, right over.
I mean, we could
You need to pick me up.
sell a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna sell those. Whatever. Now that one. 4 times scope, data scan. No, not Marchenko's kill switch. I think I'm gonna keep. Ah, yeah, I don't. Need all of those. Neither do I need all of those. Gonna keep the parts though for now. I wanted to see if maybe he has new merchandise to buy. Nah.
I'm sure we're better. Stars is the man. He'll set you up.
281. Oh, Montag.
You should check for yourself. Maybe it's me she My Interpol friend. It's dangerous for you to be out in the street tonight.
This is not the street.
What are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Oh, the killer is still out there. More victims have turned up. All of them Augs, all harvested. Just like Angela Gunn.
So it's the same person doing all this, and we still have no idea who that is.
I'm not sure where all this is going, but I've been looking at old case notes, and it's uncanny. Marek Svobotka, the old harvester, he's supposed to be dead, yet this killer seems to... Little habits that were never made public. I even called the cemetery just to make sure Svobodka's still dead.
And?
He's dead.
That doesn't explain what you're doing here.
It's still my case, isn't it? And it's still open. I was hoping that maybe Daria suddenly remembered something. What about you? You know very well that your Interpol ID doesn't mean shit tonight. Hell, I should be arresting you right now.
I don't have time for this. Daria's in trouble, and I need to get inside. You do whatever you have to.
All right. I suppose you should check on your friend then. I'll, take a look around the building. You know, in case. Just try not to get caught.
I won't.
Uh-huh.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Ooh, 0.00. Oh god. It doesn't look good. Find clues. Alright. Diary. Hello Whispers, hi. He's coming. Here he comes. Door not knocking, not knocking, not knocking, knocking. Hi. Please, not me, not me, not me, not me. Who's there? Not me, 69, 88, 43, not me. Who's there? Who's knows? Cipra knows me not me. What's your name, neighbor? Me's vodka. ID me, ID me, ID me. Cool. Bear rug. There's a bear rug. Yeah. No shit. There's also a computer. Cat collar. Starlight. Telescope. Looking at some roots. Wait, okay, so how do I get out of this? Manually? Oh, I can move it around. What? But only very slowly. Oh. Okay. Should turn mouse sensitivity up, I suppose. If I only knew where I'm supposed to look. Okay, this ain't fun. At the sky, I think it's a telescope after all. No? Okay, I don't want to do this. Open the window as well, I guess. Space is exit. Can I zoom? No. Can I use arrow keys or WASD? No. Just the mouse very slowly. I don't know if you hear me moving my mouse, but that's what it takes to move this. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. Okay. See if we can find something else first. So clearly there's been blood. An ebook. In the Footsteps of the Harvester by Angela Gunn, from The Beast of Angela Gunn in Memoriam. 4 years ago, Marek Svoboda terrorized our city for 7 months. By the time he was done, 27 bodies were uncovered. In each killing, traces of EMP were discovered, used to stun or incapacitate the victim. In each killing, puncture wounds were linked to the use of a homemade muscle relaxant. And most notably, in each killing, the victim's augmentations were removed. Shortly before execution, Svoboda was asked why he did it. Where did the hatred for augmentation stem from? I don't hate them, he said. I save them. I make them human again. Svoboda saw augmentation as a threat, both to the individual and to the collective good. In his own twisted way, he was arguing then what the UN is arguing now. Whether pseudo-spiritual rhetoric or carefully crafted legalese, the underlying message is the same: salvation through torture. If Marek Svoboda were alive today, he would have reason to be proud. His nightmare vision has become a political reality. Pretty grim, but kinda true, I suppose. Where's the kitty? Hypodermic needles. Neuropazine. I hope the kitty's alright. A textbook about managing psychological disorders written by Dr. Nicholas Cipra. Haha. Advanced neurological treatments for social phobia. Nerd. No, I'm just kidding. That was an insensitive joke. Oh, kitty. Huh. Looks like it belonged to Daria Miska accessory. That's like a hair clip, or isn't it? Oh, bloody number. 698843. Yeah. We had that in her cover as well. There's also a vent. And we haven't looked at her computer yet. 5240. What was the number? Ah, no. 698843. No? Alright. Guess then we'll hack it.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
This ain't gonna work, is it?
Access denied.
Bob Page.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Maybe not. Activate the firewall right away.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected.
Why? And that's
Trace
like a
program
15%
initiated.
always.
Anomaly detected.
What?
Trace program. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly
You
detected.
gotta be kidding me.
Trace
Thank you.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
gonna need another one, right? No?
Access
Actually,
granted.
no. Okay. I can help you. Daria, you must see me right away. Listen to me. I know some part of you doesn't want this. Some part of you is scared and looking for a way out. Keep in mind that the surgery was very delicate. Your brain is still trying to process the implanted signals. All I ask is that you hear me out. I understand if you have doubts about my intentions, but right now I am your best and only chance. Taeyong has set me up at a pharmacy in the Davni district. I'm well equipped for what needs to be done. Please, come see me before you do anything else, before anyone else gets hurt. Dr. Nicholas Tsipra. Catatonic writes, safety first, my fellow cat lovers. Oh, that's like from a cat mailing list or whatever. The murder of yet another of our own has created a terrible emptiness inside me. First Leonie and now this. The world is a broken milk barrel that can never be filled again. We have no choice but to cancel our classes pending the police investigation. I encourage you to cuddle up to your loved ones and stay safe. Remember, I'm a mouse click away if anyone needs me. Meow meow. Oh god. They talk like that as well, huh? What does it say now? Detective Montag was lingering outside Daria's ransacked apartment. At this point, I trust him about as much as he trusts me. If I want answers, I need to find them myself. Found something that belongs to Daria, along with what looks like a trail of blood. If I want to find Daria, I need to figure out where this leads, or travel to Davni Tvrt. An email on Daria's computer raises questions about some medical procedure she underwent. Whatever happened to her, Dr. Tsipra seems eager to cover it up. If I want to learn everything there is to know about Daria Miska, I should seek this guy out before doing anything else. Tsipra's holed up in the local pharmacy in the Davni district. I mean, I guess I'll go back to my apartment then. Unless that kind of locks in the main story and I get locked out of my main quests here. My side quests, I mean. So yeah, okay.
Well, I wonder if they
You can save beforehand. Heyo.
Wrong, Adam. Brown's financial prospects aren't as rosy as we thought. He stands to lose trillions if the Human Restoration Act passes.
That doesn't make any sense. Millions of displaced Augs will flock to Rabia.
And the city can't support them. Brown's been selling investors a pumped-up dream. The corporate city-state where like-minded individuals govern themselves while investors reap the profits.
Kinda goes against the idea of a one-world government.
Yeah, and if it fails, so does Brown, the Santo Group, and anyone else standing in the Illuminati's way.
So they want to kill a competing dream and get rid of their augmented problem in one fell swoop. I take it Brown's been campaigning against the act?
And unlike Rucker, he's got the money and influence to stop it.
What about the orchid sample I gave you? Marchenko's smuggling more of it into London. Were you able to analyze it?
Believe it or not, it's not a bioweapon, or at least it's not meant to be one. It's a genome editing drug. It targets the gene linked to Aug rejection and deletes it.
Aug rejection. Must be why I survived. I don't suffer from rejection syndrome.
What? Are you telling me you don't need neuropozyne? Shit, man, that makes you...
1 in a billion, I know. The orchid, Alex. You said it's not meant to be a bioweapon.
Right. The files you and Janus got from the vault, they suggest Reed's team isn't finished making the orchid yet. It's supposed to replace the deleted gene with an artificial one that accepts augmentations. But until they do, it's deadly. Darknet posted pictures of Rucker's corpse. If Brown and all his elegant fancy potential investors get dosed, and Picus News broadcasts images of them, it's gonna send a message.
I'd better warn Miller. You can stay here if you want, till the curfew's lifted.
I can take care of myself. But when the task force hits London, keep me in the loop. Not sure what I can do, but... good luck, Adam. And be safe.
Miller, it's Jensen. Is McCready still working on that plan for London? Because there's another variable to consider.
You can brief him yourself at TF-29's airfield. We're mobilizing.
Copy that. How do I get there?
Damn curfew's still in effect. So if you can get to Chicane's place, he'll fly you to it. Miller out.
Any new? Nah. What else? Oh, I wanted to talk to Sarif, that's right.
Adam, good. We need to talk, son.
What's going on, Sarif? Why the secure vidcall number?
I looked into Facility 451. It was a processing clinic, one of dozens set up after the incident to help augmented people recover. It was supposed to be places to heal, but they were run more like prison camps.
And?
And I don't think you got your new augs there. You said rescue teams dumped you in that clinic shortly after Panchaea collapsed, but your name doesn't appear on its entry logs. And it doesn't appear on any survivor recovery lists either.
They said I was a John Doe. Nobody knew who I was.
It wouldn't have been hard to find out. Your augmentations have serial numbers. Or at least the ones I had installed into Adam Jensen did.
Huh.
Why are you so sure I didn't get these hogs in Alaska? Orloff was there. I spoke with him.
You said he was using an alias, McFadden. I looked into it. Casper McFadden didn't exist until the day you regained consciousness, which was 1 month before you escaped the facility.
Okay, so where was Orloff?
Not in Alaska. He was with Tai Young Medical for a while, and in the spring of 2028, his name pops up once or twice in the Baltic region. Then he dropped off the grid, and McFadden shows up.
So what does that prove? Orloff is McFadden, and McFadden is Orloff. None of it connects him to me.
Except for the augs which Orloff designed and nobody else knows how to install, let alone make compatible with a competing system.
Are you suggesting all my augs are new? Even the ones you gave me?
I'm not suggesting anything. I'm telling you all the augs we ever installed had registry codes, and they're not hard to trace.
I know my augs, Sarif. It took 2 years for my body to get used to them, to unlock all their potential.
2 years? Really, Adam? One of which you don't remember because you were allegedly in a coma in Alaska. Look, son, all I'm saying is it wouldn't have been hard to identify you, but for some reason, that never happened.
I found a set of Orloff schematics in a secret military facility in the Swiss Alps. The mercs there had the same augments as me. Do you think I could have been there?
A secret military base in Switzerland? It's kind of far from the Arctic, but...
But what?
When Panchaea collapsed, the original search and rescue mission was reclassified as a recovery operation after 7 days.
Meaning they weren't expecting to find any more survivors.
A few days after that, a unit of soldiers who were never publicly identified intervened. I think that's who found you.
They pull me out of the ocean, take me somewhere, and a year later, Orlov and I show up in Alaska.
Maybe. Listen, son, there's some conclusions you have to make for yourself. I've gone as far as I can take you. Orlov might have had answers, but as soon as you found out he was in Prague, that he'd been visiting Prague periodically ever since you started working with TF-29's division there, somebody killed him. You tell me what it means.
I can't. Not yet.
Well, if you ever do find out, give me a call. Until then, Take care of yourself, Adam. Be careful.
Thanks for the help, Sarif.
Okay. No, I got a ghost. What the hell? Why do I care so little about this? I mean, what was that conclusion even? Could that have been any more boring? Okay. I mean, let me think about this for a second. I mean, honestly, I'm at a point where I'm like, yeah, the gameplay was kind of fun in this game, and the world building's alright, but it's like, I don't really care about any of the stuff happening. The setup of the political situation is like interesting enough, I guess, but I don't care about any of the characters. Some of them are like outright dicks, and some are a bit better. But it's not like it doesn't feel like any of them are like very good friends or even more for Adam, right? There's no stakes. Everyone's like a working colleague, and he's just living here, like doing his thing. He doesn't have like, I don't know, doesn't have a mission. It's just like, yeah, let's bumble around, see what I find out. There's like no... There's not... I mean, I know they're saying, oh god, they're gonna be poisoning these politicians, so there's like kind of an urgency to the plot now. But then again, like, yeah, okay, I guess I care about that, because some UN legislation and... Yeah, okay. I don't know. Alright, so what are our next missions here? Alex figured out why Paige and others want Brown dead. I mean, this is like part of the problem, right? These are all people we haven't met, so I don't care about them. Like Alex, obviously, but Paige is like some kind of billionaire fuck, and Brown, whatever. Yeah, has been interfering with their attempts to pass the Human Restoration Act. I mean, I am interested in politics, very much so, but the way they present it is kind of dry, I gotta say. Right. Follow the trail. But I guess we want to do the optional stuff first, so we're gonna go to the other part of the city again, huh? Yay, loading times. Right. Wait, what's this? Oh, that's the follow the trail. Yeah. I guess we might not be able to do the optional thing if we do that first, right?
Let me go. I need to get out of here.
Yeah, we all do. So, yeah. Once more, I'll spare you the loading time. See you in the next episode.